What's up, guys? It's KMY here, back with another video, and today we're going to be making Italian breakfast hash. And the ingredients we're going to be using to make the Italian breakfast hash is some mild Italian sausage, some hot Italian sausage, some potatoes, some mushrooms, a large red onion, some unsweetened creamed butter, salt, olive oil, some nice color peppers, eggs, black and the seasoning we're going to be using is black pepper, paprika, garlic powder, chili powder, and thyme. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be reminded every time we post another video. Okay, we're gonna start on our potatoes, and when you're cutting your potatoes, you're gonna want to put them in water so they don't change color. And you can cut your potatoes however way you like them, but I like my potatoes in cubes, so that's how we're gonna cut them. And you don't want them in too thick cubes, so you just want them like medium sized cubes. And this is like a good way on how your potatoes should look after you are done cutting them. Okay, now that we've cut in all of our potatoes, we're going to want to rinse them out to get all that starch out. So you just want to drain them, make sure none of them fall in the sink, and then you just want to run some cold water over them. And if the water starts becoming white, that means not all the starch is gone. But like if it's kind of like clearish, more clear than white, that's kind of good. And so now we're just gonna start cooking our potatoes. Okay, now it's time to cook our potatoes. Our pan is pretty hot, and we're just gonna add some olive oil. And we're not gonna add too much, and we're just gonna want to move it around so nothing sticks. And then we're gonna want to add the butter. We have butter here, and this is just to also give it like some nice good golden brown color, some creaminess to it. And yeah, let this butter melt up all the way. Now that our butter is all melted, it's time to add the potatoes. And these things are going to become soft, and then after they're done becoming nice and soft on the inside, they're going to brown on the outside, and that's what we're going to want. But now we're going to add the seasonings. We're going to add some salt. You don't have to add specific seasonings to it. We're just going to add seasonings that you like, and just put enough to where it has flavor on everything. And as we stir it, it's just going to get the oil everywhere. And also, the oil is just going to attract the seasoning to get the seasoning on every single one. And now we're going to let that cook. Okay, now we're going to start cutting our sausage. And you don't want to go too rough on them, because if you go too rough on the sausage, they're just going to start mushing out. So you can take your time with this. Or you can cook the sausage first and then cut them, but we're just going to do them like this. And I'm just cutting 3 of each. Just so we don't have too much sausage. Okay, now we're gonna start cutting our peppers, and you're gonna want to remove all of that white stuff and the seeds on the inside. And what I do is just kind of hit it against the cutting board a little bit, get the seeds out. And you're also gonna want to get all these guts out. And the way we're gonna cut them, we're just gonna cut them in thin strips. Okay, now we're about done cutting the peppers, and now we're gonna want to start cutting our mushrooms. And also, like the peppers, we're gonna cut them in thin sliced. Now it's been 20 minutes, and now it's time to check on our potatoes. You can see that it's all nice and golden brown, and they're all nice, well seasoned and well cooked. They're nice and soft and crunchy. And now we're going to cut our onion. Now I've peeled my onion, and now we're going to start cutting it. And we're going to cut it in strips, just like how we've been doing it. And we want them nice and thin so they don't take too long to cook. Okay, now we're going to start cooking our sausage. And you don't need to add any oil to it, because the sausage has already a lot of fat. And we're just going to cook this. If you guys were here, you would know how good it smells. The sausage is cooking up so nicely. You're getting some good browning on there. We're going to check on our sausages to see how they're doing. Not trying to burn. Wow. They're really browning. You just want to flip them over. See how brown they are. Things are looking good. Has just a lot of flavor on them. You just want to you don't want to mush them down. You just want to go under them just to make sure they don't stick. And it's about time that we add our onions and peppers, because by the time the peppers are done, the onions and the peppers should be done too. So let's add the onions and the peppers. And we're also going to add the mushrooms. Can't forget about these. You see all these nice good colors, looking all nice and good. The peppers giving it all a nice color. We're also going to season the vegetables, and And like I said in the beginning, you can add any kind of seasoning you want. This is just a seasoning that I like to use in foods. And so we're going to add some salt to it. Not too much because the sausage already has a lot of salt. We're going to add some pepper to it to give it some good taste. We're also going to add some paprika because paprika always has a really nice taste to it. I'm going to thyme just for the fresh herbs. Don't want to put too much thyme because thyme can be kind of strong. And also some chili powder. You can also add some cayenne like we did in the beginning, but like I said earlier, don't be afraid to add any kind of seasoning you want. And also don't be shy on it. Be generous with the seasoning. And also don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I said in the beginning of the video, turn on post notifications so you can be reminded every time we post another video. Now we're just going to let this finish cooking, and then we'll add the potatoes, and then it'll be time to serve. Okay, it's been like 15 minutes. We let our meat cook, all the vegetables cook, and guys, it looks so beautiful in here. Everything's nice and brown. Everything's caramelized. And now that everything is cooked, it's time to add the potatoes. And our potatoes have cooked previously, as you saw, and now we're just going to add those in. Everything's looking so good. The potatoes are just going to incorporate with everything. You see how everything's looking so good. And then now we're going to start cooking our egg to put on top. Okay, now it's time to start cooking our egg to put on top of our food. And you can cook your egg any way you want, but I like mine sunny side up. And we're gonna add just a little bit of salt. And now that the egg is cooking, we're gonna want to start plating. Okay, now it's time to start plating. You see, so we have all this good, nice veggies. And now we have all of that on it. Now it's time to get our sunny side up egg on there. We're gonna want to break into it. Oozes up. Get everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more of our cooking. And a bon appetit.